The night sky is quiet, the world feels heavy, and sometimes life leaves us wondering if the light will ever return. But in the tarot, there is a card that appears exactly when the darkness feels deepest. That card is the star. The star is a symbol of hope, healing, and divine inspiration. It reminds us that after every storm, the sky eventually clears. And when this card appears in a reading, it carries a gentle but powerful message: hope is returning to your life. In traditional tarot imagery, the star often shows a peaceful figure kneeling beside water beneath a sky filled with bright stars. The figure pours water onto the land and back into the stream. This beautiful scene represents balance between the physical and spiritual worlds. It shows us that healing flows both within us and around us. At its heart, the star is the energy of renewal. Imagine someone who has just gone through a difficult time, heartbreak, disappointment, or emotional exhaustion. For a while, everything may have felt uncertain. But slowly, a small spark begins to appear again. That spark is the star. This card represents the moment when hope quietly returns. It may not be loud or dramatic. Sometimes it shows up as a small feeling of peace, a sense that things will get better, or the realization that you are stronger than you thought. One of the most important meanings of the star is spiritual guidance. Many people believe this card represents the universe gently guiding us toward our true path. When we feel lost, the star reminds us that we are never truly alone. The universe, fate, or divine energy is still supporting our journey. Think of it like standing outside at night and looking up at the sky. Even in darkness, the stars shine. They remind us that light still exists, even when we cannot see the full picture. The star also carries a deep sense of healing. Emotional wounds take time to mend, but this card represents the moment when healing begins. It is the calm after emotional storms. When the star appears, it often signals that the heart is starting to recover. This healing can happen in many forms. Sometimes it is emotional healing after heartbreak. Sometimes it is mental healing after stress or anxiety. And sometimes it is spiritual healing, reconnecting with your sense of purpose and inner peace. In everyday life, the star energy often shows up in subtle ways. Imagine waking up one morning and feeling a little lighter than before. Or suddenly feeling optimistic about something that once seemed impossible. That gentle optimism is star energy. You might also feel inspired again. Maybe creativity begins to flow, new ideas appear, or motivation returns. The star often appears during moments when people rediscover their passion and excitement for life. Another powerful message of this card is trust. The star encourages us to trust the universe and trust the timing of life. Not everything happens when we want it to, but sometimes delays exist to guide us towards something better. When people learn to trust the journey, they begin to feel more peaceful. Instead of constantly fighting uncertainty, they allow life to unfold naturally. The star invites us to release fear and reconnect with hope. But like every tarot card, the star also carries a message of balance. Even hope must stay grounded in reality. Sometimes people experience moments when they temporarily lose faith. Life can challenge us, and it is normal to feel discouraged at times. When the star appears reversed or in a challenging position, it can suggest that someone may be struggling to believe in themselves again. Another warning connected to the star is unrealistic expectations. Hope is powerful, but it must be supported by action. Dreams cannot grow if we only wish for them without taking practical steps. For example, someone may dream about success, happiness, or change. The star encourages believing in those possibilities, but it also reminds us that effort, patience, and persistence are necessary. There is also a gentle reminder not to escape reality. Sometimes people use hope as a way to avoid difficult responsibilities. The true wisdom of the star is combining inspiration with real-world action. Hope is not about waiting for miracles. It is about believing in the future while continuing to move forward step by step. Despite these warnings, the star remains one of the most beautiful and comforting cards in the tarot deck. It represents the idea that even after the darkest moments, life always offers another chance to begin again. Think about the cycles of nature. After winter comes spring. After the longest night, morning arrives. The star represents that same cycle within our lives. No matter how lost someone may feel, there is always a path back toward peace. Sometimes all it takes is a single moment of belief to begin that journey. So when the star appears in a reading, take it as a message from the universe. Healing is happening, hope is returning, and your path is slowly becoming clearer. Trust the process. Stay open to inspiration. Allow yourself to believe in brighter days ahead. Because just like the stars in the night sky, hope never truly disappears, it only waits for the moment when we are ready to see it again. And if you enjoy learning about tarot wisdom and spiritual guidance, make sure to subscribe for more tarot stories and readings that explore the deeper meanings behind every card. Your journey through the tarot has only just begun.